The game Outlast was a smash indie hit in 2013, gaining well-deserved high reviews. With the game having few cons, you would expect the sequel of the game to fix the problems and make an even better game. With a new setting and a new protagonist with their trusty camera, we take a look at Outlast 2. Hello everyone, my name is Token, and welcome to my first review on this channel. I hope you enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. In this game, you play as Blake Langerman, an investigative journalist with his lovable wife Lynn Langerman. They are investigating the murder of a pregnant woman who was named Jane Doe, when suddenly your helicopter crashes and throws you face first into Temple Gate, a secluded town with their leader named Sullivan Knopf. As you head deeper and deeper into the strange town, you notice that things aren't what they seem. Your goal? Find Lynn and get out of the new hell you face. The mechanics in this game stays true to the original, but have been slightly altered. You still need to conserve your battery life, but instead of showing the amount of batteries you have on the screen, you have to look down at your chest and then count how many batteries you have. Which is dumb in my opinion. I guess you could argue it's for realism, but it really doesn't affect your gameplay crucially other than being slightly annoying. You also have bandages. It's pretty cool, but I notice always having at least one bandage in my pocket. Bandages are used to heal yourself up from any enemies that you encounter, except for the one-hit kill enemies. While sneaking through cornfields of Temple Gate, you record notes that you can watch back and hear him, who is Blake, narrate over. It gives a reason to have a voice actor for Blake, but he had no emotion when narrating over the gruesome murder he filmed, which was strange nonetheless. So in order to fix this, I think you should have had him have a little more emphasis on the emotion, and for the next game, which you inevitably make, to have more of a serious impact on what he's watching. Red Barrels, the developers behind the Outlast series, has made a decent game, but the problems show through more than the first game in the series. One of the larger problems that is through the entire game is there is no need to hide in all the new southern locales, because the hiding is absolutely broken. In my playthrough of the game, I noticed every time I hid in a barrel or a closet, one or two things would happen. Either they would stand in front of the closet or barrel, or see me under the most impossible circumstances. Your only choice is to run away from the thing chasing you. Another problem, including that, is the fact that it's a constant trial and error game. You will die far too much for the most cheap reasons and get thrown back into the same chase, so you can try another way but die to repeat the process until you complete the so-called objective. In the game's defense, the graphics are a step above Outlast, with the water looking amazing. At times throughout the game, you will be put in a Catholic school that has creepy atmosphere, a new terrifying mystery to solve, and the sad realization that Outlast 2 could have been this good. School segments have problems, but the overall segment overshadows some of the problems. I found myself fearing turning the corners of the never-ending hallways, but it was perfect. But sadly, that is not the game we have. In the school, it has jump scares and great subtle horror. These parts of the game are truly the best part. But because of this, we have two stories trying to be told at the same time, and the stories get confusing and overall forgettable. Overall, Outlast 2 could have been a better game, but through its faulty hiding mechanics, trial and error gameplay, and a bland and confusing narrative, we have a mediocre horror experience. I suggest if you like the first game and its DLC, you get the game to play it, but do not go into the game expecting the same greatness you had with Outlast. If you do, you will be incredibly disappointed in the game, so I grant this game a 3 out of 5. It is not great, but it has its moments. Alright everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Please leave a like, subscribe, and also comment below. Tell us on a game you want us to cover next. Stay tuned for our next video.